Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Lockoutmen in the building once again with another podcast for you guys today. Yes, sir. Thank you to my cousin, DJ Ryan Roof, for playing me in. Yes, sir. Well, we don't have that much to talk about, but something of interest that popped up on my Instagram, and it was by way of Mr. Trucker Wild Bill. Yes, sir. And normally, possibility, something-y, I pretty much stopped talking about the issues that's going on in the world today. I'm a truck driver. You know, I'm not supposed to have any opinions on anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had like a lot of people that come to me and say, yo, Lockout Man, what do you think of this? Or Lockout Man, what do you think of that? And then when I give my opinion of what's going on, it seems as though a lot of people, a lot of haters, unfortunately, I have them too. You know what I'm saying? They come in my comment section vigorously and they say, yo, Lockout Man, you don't know what you're talking about. You not there. You're a truck driver. Stay in the truck driver's lane. Well, I'm only human. I mean, if everybody else has an opinion on it, why not me? You know what I'm saying? Why not me? Why I can't put an opinion? Why I can't put an opinion on it? If I put an opinion on it, I'm the bad guy. I don't know, you know, I guess I don't want to offend anybody. But that's what it is. Somebody going to get offended regardless of how sugar quotient, is that a word? Sugar quotient? Of how sugar-coated I try to make it. For some odd reason, somebody is going to look at what I say, break it down, and then turn around and say, I don't like what he said. There's a lot of people that don't like that don't like what people say. You know, that's why I don't talk politics. I don't talk politics. You know, my views on the president is way different than a lot of people views on the president. You got some people that like him, you got some people that don't. You know, I mean, this president is no worse than what? George Bush. A lot of you guys didn't like him either. And a lot of you guys did like him. I mean, is George Bush better than the current president that we have? I don't know. See, that's why I don't talk about it. Because I don't want to offend anybody. Nope. But this right here must have offended somebody. Right there. Two people right there. That looks like in San Francisco, they're painting over the Black Lives Matter mural. It's a mural that was across the state. It was one in Dallas, one in Washington, it's everywhere. Why are you walking slow? Keep on going, bro. It's everywhere. But these two right here, obviously it must have bothered them. Didn't bother nobody else. You know, but it bothered these two. These two right here. They was in San Francisco. The mural was painted in Martinez, California, which is about 30 minutes northeast of San Francisco. The police of Martinez, California, said on Saturday that they were seeking 2 white people who were seen vandalizing a Black Lives Matter mural less than an hour after it was painted in front of a local courthouse on Saturday. The community spent a considerable amount of time putting the mural together, only to have it painted over in a hateful and senseless manner. The mural in yellow paint in the middle of the city street spelled out Black Lives Matter in capital letters. I mean, Black Lives Matter, y'all. Obviously, somebody didn't like it. These 2 didn't like it. Luckily for me, I was able to get the video from my man, Trucker Wild Bill.
I'm curious. What are you doing?
What is wrong with you?
Now listen to this guy.
We're sick of this narrative. That's what's wrong. The narrative of police brutality, the narrative of oppression, the narrative of racism.
It's fucking New York. This is not happening in my town.
This is not happening in my town. This is not happening in my town. No, it isn't. No, it's not happening in my town. My town. I mean, you really not the only person that lived there, young lady. I mean, you're not the only person that lived there. And obviously the city of your town gave permission to put the mural down. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. He says he wants to change it from the narrative. He wants to change it from the narrative. The police brutality, the leftist left. He wants to change that. He wants to change it from the narrative. But actually it is narrative. Black Lives Matter, Police brutality and Black Lives Matter kind of intertwine with each other, But some will say, hey, Black lives would matter if black people would do or would not resist the police. Some of you guys will say, hey, maybe you will still be alive today if you didn't resist the police. I don't know. See, if I put my opinion on it, I will be considered offending somebody. Somebody is going to get offended. Hell, somebody might even get offended of this overall video. Overall. You know what I'm saying? Overall, somebody's going to get offended. I have over thousands of viewers, thousands of subscribers. Some of you subscribe to the channel for the trucking information. Some of you subscribe to the channel for other information. Some of you, I'm just kind of hope that you guys just subscribe to the channel just to support me as the host of Lockoutmen Podcast. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this situation right here? What do you guys think? I mean, is it wrong for them to do that? And it was only 2 of them. But let me ask you this. ever since the term, let's make America great again, ever since that term, everybody has took that term and turned it into something else. Don't you really agree? I mean, it's like gangs. Like, if you wear blue, if you wear red, you represent a certain gang. If you wear a certain color. But now this saying, let's make America great again, has took on its own little culture. Let's make America great again. But let me ask you this, though. I mean, I'm 50 years old. I'm 50. I've been on this planet for a half a century. 50 years old. When has America not been great? Think about that. I mean, America been great for some people, though. For some people, right? It hasn't been great for everybody, though. See, I'm about to offend somebody. I'm just saying. I'm about to offend somebody. You know what I'm saying? But when has America not been great for a person to come in to say, let's make it great again? Let me tell you guys something. Let me go back a little bit. I was a fan of Trump back in the day. I really was. I mean, you know, he was funny. He was a viral sensation. He said some stupid shit. And we coined the term Trump. You know what I'm saying? But ever since he's became president, I mean, I really don't think the man really I don't really think he went into being the president and now his name is synonymous for other things. You see what I'm saying? I don't think he went into the presidency with that goal in mind. The goal he went into is like, yo, he's a businessman. America needs to be ran like a business. Right? I mean, a couple of you guys out there like him. I mean, he's doing something right? But his name is now synonymous with a certain theme. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that wears that "Let's Make America Great Again" has something prejudicial on their hearts. Every video that you seen with the Karens that have a problem with black people doing something, they got to pull out and call the police, and they got on the little hat that says, "Let's make America great again." See, I'm about to offend somebody with that. I'm about to, right? Because I'm not supposed to have an opinion on it. Maybe I'm not even supposed to talk about it. But, you know, it's situations, you know, these groups that comes together. I seen this one video. I think I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I hope I can find it. Hold on. Excuse me. he was in an interview. Maybe hold on right quick. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. There it is. I think I found it. Give me a second. Hold on. Let's see. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. Hold on. I got to let it load up, man. I got to let it load up. While it's loading, here we go. All right. Now, this is an interview with this guy, and it's from Soft White Underbelly. Good channel. I mean, you know, I like the way they do the interview and the presentation. But this guy, listen to what he has to say.
Interesting.
Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Every time I skip back, it really gotta load up. Here we go.
4 years. It's very different. But I did love it. I love the weather. I love the beauty. And there's a lot of white people there.
Hold on right quick. Let's go back a little bit more.
Riots in LA was going on. You know, I'd be watching TV and stuff like that, and you'd see when they pulled that old boy out of that truck in LA, you know, with the Rodney King stuff. And I grew up in a very racial time, so I grew up in a time where this stuff was not being forced down me, but maybe at the time I shouldn't have seen that as a child, but this was something that I seen a lot. You know, it wasn't hidden from me. Racial stuff was not hidden from me. So yes, it was a part of my life. It was a part of my childhood. You know, it was Mississippi burning when I was a kid. I always looked up to the Ku Klux Klan. I always admired the Ku Klux Klan. I always said that I'd be a great leader one day. I always said that.
Did you have relatives that were in the Klan?
My grandfather was a very racial person, but I'm not going to say he was a Ku Klux Klan member. But no, I mean, the Klan thing is something that I took on my own. It's something that I knew as a child that I'd do this. This is my calling. This has always been my calling.
So you're the Imperial Wizard.
I'm an Imperial Wizard. That's the highest rank as far as the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah.
And Mississippi is one of the strongest states for the Klan.
It is. It's one of the Mississippi White Knights is one of the most respected groups as far as the Ku Klux Klan goes.
Yeah.
We have the most respect. I had left the Mississippi White Knights for a little bit and started the North Mississippi White Knights, but now we're going to bring it back. We're going to get everything situated again, get the Claverins in order, and start everything back over again. So I've just moved back from Portland, Oregon. So I've got to.
Portland for a while.
I lived up there for
very different.
4 years. It's very different. But I did love it. I love the weather. I love the beauty, and there's a lot of white people there, but they're liberal-minded. They have no idea. I was married to a girl, a Norwegian girl, and her family was very liberal in mindset and judgmental people. They judged me for being in the Klan. I'm no longer married to her, but at the time that was the love of my life, and it didn't work out. It just didn't work out because people are judgmental. They're too judgmental about everything you do in your life.
So what do you guys think about that? He's the highest ranking KKK member. Now, he left Mississippi. You guys heard that. You know, you heard that Mississippi is the highest, you know, the highest thing. Like, seriously, like, as far as racial boundary goes, Mississippi would be, you know, that place. But I don't know. But I mean, there you have it. It's still going on to this day. You got people of not just whites that has their own little group, but blacks has their own little group. Italians has their own little group. Asians has their own little group. Let's make America great again. I think we can make America great if we just end all racism. Period. Prejudice against one another. Prejudice against light-skinned blacks, against dark-skinned blacks. Prejudice against whites and the blacks. Prejudice against Jews and whatever. Let's make America great again by ending racism. I don't see color. I really don't. I don't see color in a person. I see the person's heart. And a lot of evilness comes from different races. You got evilness in blacks, you got evilness in whites, and you got evilness in Chinese, whatever. Evil lies in every race. It just depends on how that person is going to let it manifest. The hate amongst one another. The hate is real, man. I get it all the time. So, but yeah, that's about it. That's my little commentary for today. I may offend some people, but it's only my opinion. That's all. That's all. It's my opinion. I mean, I am good to have one, right? Right? I mean, everybody else has an opinion, right? I'm good to have one, right? Can I have an opinion, y'all? Let me know in the comments below, man. Yo, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening. Hey, listen, check it out. The interviews that I'm doing now is going to be changed and all like that because of the way I set interviews up for upcoming guests and all like that. Now, some of the guests that I have spoken to will be like months down the line and all like that. So I'm going to change it up. Okay, I'm going to change it up. Now, fortunately with YouTube, I set my videos up in the queue. But in my podcast that you can listen to on Spotify, Google, iHeart, Apple, and all the other major podcast platforms, you can hear the interviews now. You know what I'm saying? So from now on, for the people that I'm talking to in the future, like, you know, I got interviews set up now and all like that. The people that I'm talking to now, if you want to listen to who I brought on to the show, you can listen to them now in the actual podcast. That'll be anchor.fm/lockoutmen. All right. Or you can find me on all your podcasts. What do you call it? On all your podcast platforms. So if you guys want to know who I talk to, you know, first, it's like get a first listen. Go to the podcast, anchor.fm/lockoutmen, and you can listen to the podcast or the guests that I had brought on to the podcast. Now, if you want to watch, you know, if you want to wait and watch the videos, the interviews of the people that I have interviewed in the past and in the future will be every Saturday morning around 11 o'clock. I will do a premiere. I will do a premiere every Saturday morning around 11 o'clock. I will post in my Instagram who's the next person that's coming up this week. And I will also post in my community post who's the next person that's coming up in the interview. But if you don't want to wait, and you want to know who was already on, definitely go to the podcast. That's anchor.fm/lockoutmen, or you could just look me up in all of your podcast platforms. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I really do appreciate it. With that note, my cousin, DJ Ryan Wolf, he will play us out.
Who is that DJ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And on that note, you guys have a blessed day, and I'll come back at y'all with another video. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell for more content like this. I am your host, Lockout Men. This is Lockoutmen Podcast. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.